Greetings guys and gals, my name is Thad and welcome back to our Gothic 3 melee only playthrough. Now before we begin, first things first, one very positive thing and one not so positive. The first positive thing is that we've gained another subscriber, and even though I don't know his name because it isn't displayed, whoever you are, thank you for subscribing and I hope you enjoy the videos. And the second thing is that I feel a little bit nauseated actually, and I wanted to record this before, if it gets any worse, before it gets any worse. So yeah, if I have to cut this part short, could be happening, could also be not happening, would be cool if it doesn't happen. Anyway, welcome back to the Gothic 3 melee only playthrough. Now we are still on the search for the last of the water mages, and I still think he is probably around Morasur somewhere. So I think we're trying to look in this particular region. Yeah, again there was one here, one here, one here, two here. Yeah. So this would be the region where we should be looking, I guess. At least I think. I mean, this is we already looked here, but it's basically all ruined fields, and we didn't find anything there. So yeah. Great to see our endurance bar doesn't regenerate normally. That's always kind of cool when we have to run a lot through the desert. Anyway, oh yeah, another thing. I've talked a little bit about Skyrim in these playthroughs. I know you've probably noticed this, and I feel like some people could get the false impression that I actually don't like Skyrim, and this is pretty far from the truth. It's not the furthest. It's not exceptionally far away from the truth, but it's not the truth. Like, I like it. I like the game. So I guess. Okay, we got some dead people here, and a place where we can dig. So let's dig up some reasons why what I like about Skyrim. Some reasons what I like about Skyrim. Very good. English A+. Anyway, so yeah. So what do I actually like about Skyrim? Let's see. I like the enemy designs. I like the enemies. Like, especially compared to Gothic. I try to find things where Skyrim actually is even better than Gothic, and if you don't know, I absolutely love Gothic, so if Skyrim manages to actually be better in some parts than Gothic, then yeah, that actually means a lot. To me, at least. So yeah, the general design of the, especially of the undead, is way better in Skyrim, and I mean, yeah, you could attribute it to the fact that Skyrim is like 5 years younger, so you know, graphics and stuff are better. But you know, it's you know, you can compare them on that. I mean, what counts is the experience in the game. Also, I don't think that this should actually excuse some games. So I know a lot of games that came out more recently than Gothic and that are worse in some cases. So yeah, just because the game is younger, I don't think it's. Whoop! Let me just. Sorry, had to manage something there. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's better, right? In all of the aspects. And yeah, so the Draugrs, for example, I love their design. They're just, I mean, inspired by Norse mythology. I'm a sucker for mythology anyway, so you know, the Draugr are very, very cool and way better than the zombies or mummies in Gothic. I actually think they're kind of boring, but yeah, I think the skeletons are basically the same. I mean, I like them more in Gothic because, well, they're stronger, and I am not a great fan of how weak the skeletons are in Skyrim, but whatever. This should be reasons why I like what I like about Skyrim. So yeah, the enemy design is better. The dungeons. Oh, the dungeons are so cool designed. I would say the map design in Skyrim in general is better. I mean, I've already told you that the caves in Gothic, or one of the best aspects in Gothic, is that you don't have loading times every time you enter a cave, and I still think that's pretty cool. But that also kind of limits the way you can design these caves. In Skyrim, there is kind of a mysticism going on, you know. It's very cool. You enter these caves, and there are traps everywhere, And at the end, there's this jogger, murder, uber boss king. I don't know. It's cool. Like the boss enemies. Oh my god, the boss enemies are so boss in Skyrim. I love them. Like, holy shit. Fighting with a dragon or so is so cool. The dragons in Gothic. I mean, let's face it. The dragons in Gothic 3 are pretty lame. I mean, yeah, they are strong, but they look like overly grown chickens that can throw fireballs at you, right? I mean, that's it. They can't even really fly. So, yeah. Only, like, hover towards you. Where actually are we? Right, let's take a swirl left. So, yeah. The dragons. I mean, come on. The dragons are basically kind of the selling point of Skyrim. So, of course, Skyrim is better than Gothic in that aspect. The magic system. The magic system in Skyrim is better than in Gothic, because the magic system in Gothic is it's kind of weak. It's a weak point, definitely. It's not exceptionally bad, and it kind of fits the tone of the game. You know, it's wait, have we stumbled upon something here? No, only King's Thistle. And some lions. Hey, I'm being attacked, but I can't turn because, yeah, you used the lag against me. Why is this lioness all alone? Oh, she isn't. So yeah, the magic system. The magic system is better in Skyrim. I think it's a bit too complex, even at some. I mean, the one of Gothic is just too simple for my taste. It's yeah, too simple. I don't like it. It's too simple. I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but but compared to the one of Skyrim, yeah, Skyrim definitely takes this one. The magic system is just better. Do I love the Skyrim magic system? Well, it has its deficits. I think it's actually too complicated on some level. Whoa. But I mean, always take things like when I say something is too complicated, I always mean it's too complicated for me. And you already experienced that I'm not the greatest RPG player by a long shot. So yeah. I mean, in this playthrough particularly, you didn't see me actually use the magic of Gothic, but it's pretty simple. You saw it getting used by enemies, and yeah, it's very simple, very simple. The one in Skyrim is definitely better, I would say. What else? Oh my god, so you know the typical thing when you eat something, like in a fight you can open your inventory, eat 50 potatoes and you are fine again, even though you just got your arm ripped off by a dragon or something. And in Gothic you can do the same. It's the same principle like in Skyrim, but in Gothic, yeah, let me show you. But in Gothic, every time you eat something, you have to go through this animation, and then there are items which, I mean, Scavenger Egg gives you 5 life energy. We got 1092 life energy. So, and you have to go through this animation every single time. I mean, you can cancel it, but that's not intended by the game. I mean, not cancel it, but just not let it play by healing yourself while being knocked down. But that's not how it's intended to work, right? So, well, there's a lot of dog snappers here. There we go. Give me your leather, give me your leather, give me your leather. And of course also raw meat. Yeah, but that's not how it's intended to work, right? It's completely normal water. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. I love the item descriptions of the items in Gothic, by the way. I mean, it's bad that for raw meat and roast meat there's nothing, but the other ones, there are some great jokes in the item descriptions. Yeah, speaking of items, I mean, of course, there are way more items in Skyrim. Is it necessarily good? I don't know. Partially, I would say. Yeah, I'd leave it at that. I haven't played enough Skyrim to actually... A tent. Oh my god. Could it be? Could it be? No, but there's a quarterstaff here, so maybe there was a mage here, which I already killed. Intriguing. I think there was some nomads here, right? Hey, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing crawlers. Sand crawlers! Well, only one, but whatever. So it stands to reason that we actually visited these ruins up there as well, right? Yeah. Also no water mage here. Damn. Oh yeah, it was the thing with the the rescued slave. Alright, let's drink another sip of that completely normal water. It would be very nice to have a bed so that we can sleep until noon. Until evening. So we could actually stop drinking water and booze all the time. Is that dragon root? Is that a monster? Are those a million snappers trying to get killed? Waiting to get killed, not trying to get killed. I mean, some of them maybe trying to get killed. I don't know. Maybe they've grown weary of the life in the desert. I'm sure I have by now. Alright, there we go. The monster and dragon root, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, what else? What else is there better in Skyrim than in Gothic? What else do I like about Skyrim more than Gothic? Oh yeah, I love the skill system. So yeah, the problem is that the skill system gets that's something I want to love that about Skyrim, and since this is supposed to be a little wow, this thing is massive. That's what she said. No, but it's just because it's above me, right? It's not really that big. It's just the perspective that matters. Alright, there we go. Dragon root, where's the dragon root? I have to pick it. Oh, I have to pick it up. Dragon root, but no dragon inside. That's how I love my dragon root. Some more booze, some more water, one healing potion. Look at the map, see where we are. All right. But since there was a monster, it stands to reason that we haven't yet visited this place, right? So maybe we're onto something here. What was it? Oh yeah, the skill system of Skyrim is way better. I just love the notion that your skills can actually get better the more you use them. I like that about Skyrim. I mean, I like it a lot. It's cool. But the problem is that it totally gets swept under the rug. Swept under the rug? Yeah, swept. That it totally gets swept under the rug by the thing that the enemies level with you. Like, if this wouldn't be the case, then this level system would be way... Is that a cave, or is that just... No, it's just a mountain caving in, I guess. Oh yeah, there was a dragon. Yeah, I know where we are. Yeah, but that's too close to the temple already. Yeah, that's too close to the temple. Maybe we should look up there. Let's see if we can actually get up there somehow. So yeah, it totally gets swept under the rug by the fact that the enemies level with you. I already, you know, complained enough about that though. The skill system is so cool, like that skills actually get better the more you use them. It is so... I love that, like I really do. But it completely gets cancelled out by the fact that the enemies level with you. It's easily one of Skyrim's... It's easily one of the things in Skyrim that bothers me the most. The enemy thing. I mean, there are some other things which I have... No, Thad, this should be a list why Skyrim is good. What else do I like about Skyrim? I like how complex the story gets, even though it gets a little bit too up in your face about it. I think this is not a point where I can say, yeah, it's better than Gothic, because Gothic actually lets you, you know, explore yourself and then put 1 and 1, 2 and 2 together, 1 and 2 together, whatever you want to put together. The game actually lets you put it together yourself. Skyrim, that's not the case. Every single thing in Skyrim has a history. And both approaches work fine. I like both approaches. I mean, if you want to read the million books that are written exclusively for Skyrim, you can do that, right? And if you don't want to do that, that's fine as well. Damn, this looks too temple-y again. I'm actually losing hope that we are going to find the water mage. Gone. But you know what? Maybe there's a bed back there, so you don't have to drink booze and water all the time. Alright, I can't hit him. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I could say, oh, Skyrim doesn't have as many bugs and glitches as Gothic. But I mean, come on. Come on. We know that's a lie. We know that would be a dirty lie. They're both just filled to the brim with glitches and bugs and the sword. Yeah, so we kill both the water mages here. Whoa. Little lag there. Let's go to bed. Myxia, my friend, I miss you. The world was a brighter place with you. And to signify that, I'm going to sleep till the evening. When the sun has set, as your lifelight did. So, yeah, I think we're making a little cut here. I still want to kind of find the water mage, and I'm still very convinced that he has to be either here. So in the next part we're going to look here, and if he really isn't here, then we have to look behind Morasul. So here, but I'm pretty certain that there's no one here, because this is all ruin field, and they already led us to one of the Meridium, the water mage we have killed in the mountain. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and the reasons, at least a few reasons why I think Skyrim is a very good game. So don't ever think that I think Skyrim is a bad game, and I've never said that. Anyway, yeah, thank you for joining me at this part, and I hope you will be there in the next one. Until then, have a nice day, have a nice night, and of course, as always, have a nice time.